Hey guys, what's up? So it's a little bit of overcast right now, and I think it's the perfect weather to wash your car, so why not make a video? This video I'm going over what in my opinion is the best way to wash your car and how I wash my car personally. Yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to start with is cleaning the wheels. I like starting with the wheels first. I know some people like doing the wheels last. For me, I like doing them first, getting them over with first. I personally love this Hybrid Solutions wheel and tire cleaner. I think this is by Turtle Wax. This is my favorite one. Meguiar's has some good ones as well, but I personally just like this one. It's just personal preference for me. I just like the way this one cleans my wheels, and it just makes it easy for me. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this, and as well, I have over here an entire bucket just for wheels. You always want to have at least a separate bucket just for cleaning your wheels, because when you're cleaning your wheels, you're gonna have a lot of brake dust in there. And that brake dust is going to go into the water, and then you don't want to end up cleaning the rest of your car with that dirty water with all the brake dust and everything, all that in there. I don't want to be rubbing like brake dust and stuff on my paint, so always have two separate buckets for those two things. So yeah, let's get started on cleaning the wheels, which should be pretty simple and straightforward. Look at all that brake dust coming off. Give it a good shake. And then we just get our brush and we just clean up a little bit here. Simple. You want to make sure you get the back over here, because there's always dirt behind the spokes of the wheel over here. Alright guys, so we finished these wheels on this half of the car. So they're looking nice and white now, and let me show you the difference between this half and the other half. So as you can see, those wheels on the other side are nice and white, and the wheels over here, they're like a nice white and black and gray color. You can see right here, I put my finger down, you can just see the difference. So that's the color it's supposed to be, and then the outside is just way darker. So we're gonna finish up this next half of the car, and then we'll start working on actually cleaning the paint of the car. So now we're gonna start with the paint. Now, I have a foam cannon, so if you don't have a foam cannon, you can just ignore this step, but since I have one, I'm gonna be going over how I use it. So for the foam cannon, I'm using another Turtle Wax. I'm using their Pure Wash. This is just the one I prefer. If you guys have one you prefer, use the one you prefer. And basically the car's still dry now, so I'm gonna go over it first with a foam cannon and let that soak in the dirt, and then it kind of breaks up the dirt from there. And I'm gonna rinse it one time, just to get all that dirt broken down. Then I'm gonna go over it one more time with the foam cannon, and I'm not gonna rinse it from there, and then I'm gonna start actually using the sponge to clean the car. And for the soap and the sponge, I actually have Meguiar's Wash and Wax. This one's my favorite, just because while you're basically cleaning the car, it also kind of has a little bit of wax in there, keeps the car nice and shiny. So that's the one I prefer. If you have one you prefer, use that. And yeah, I'm gonna go from top to bottom when cleaning the car, because when you're cleaning the car, you want to make sure you go from top down, because let's say you start from the bottom, you get all the dirt off the bottom, but then you go from the top and you start rinsing it from the top. All the dirt from the top is going to go down to the bottom, and you're just going to end up wasting your time basically, since that dirt's going to just end up getting down to the bottom of the car. So I'm going to start from the top, clean the top, rinse that off, bottom, rinse that off, and then everything should be clean from there, and we should be good to go. So let's get started. car is nice and clean now. Now we just have to dry it. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna air dry it, and then I'm gonna go over it with a microfiber towel and then dry, you know, any spots I missed. If you don't have a way to air dry it, you know, just use a microfiber towel, we'll be fine. But for me, I'm just gonna use a leaf blower to air dry the car, basically get all the water, most of the water off, and then just go over it with a microfiber towel. So yeah, just use a leaf blower, why not? All right, guys, so we got the car back in the garage now. It's nice and dry. Last couple things we're gonna do is, well, we cleaned up all the equipment we use. So we put up all the buckets and sponges. We cleaned those off so that the next time we wash our car, it's already clean. You know, we don't wanna, next time we wash our car, have all the dirty equipment. So we cleaned all that off. Last final things we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the car with Meguiar's Quick Wax, just to give the car some extra shine and keep it looking nice and clean for longer. And then we're just gonna go take the car out around the neighborhood for a little bit just to dry off the brakes, since the brakes are still wet after we washed it, so we wanna dry off the brakes as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna do the interior of the car today. The interior of my car is still pretty clean, so there's no point, but you know, if you guys are interested and wanna see me do like a detail of the interior of the car, let me know. And if you guys have any tips or tricks or anything, you know, feel free to post them in the comments. The only thing I can think of is, you know, just make sure you get like the tiny spots of the car, you know, like cleaning off like the gas cap, for example, you know, where you open the gas cap, you know, inside the door, you know, the trunk, everything. Make sure, you know, you clean that off, because I feel like a lot of those spots are often missed when you're cleaning the car. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.